Hello and welcome to Matt's Mission Marine, your home for my take on boats, waterways, and conversations along the way. Today we're out here at White Lake in North Carolina. They call it the nation's safest beach, and we're going to show you why. So one thing we wanted to talk about today, when you're doing the camping life and you're at a campground or you're having a permanent camper like what most of the people have out here, only one way to get around: golf cart. We're in the car today, but yet it almost feels like it's out of place. I'd say there's probably 3 or 4 golf carts to every actual car or vehicle. We do have some tent camping. You can bring a camper out here. Not everything is permanent, so they do have some spots open for that if that's what you're into and what you want to do.
Bottom of the stroller.
Do you guys live out here?
Mount Airy.
You live in Mount Airy?
Yep.
You have a place out here you come out temporarily and stay at, or are you just visiting? Or
Camper.
you got a camper?
Camping.
You're camping?
Yep.
Okay, you come out here often?
They've been here all their life.
Oh, wow, okay.
Since I was little.
So what makes you keep coming back?
The family atmosphere.
The family atmosphere?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Great place.
Uh-oh. We lost the ball.
Oh, he's getting it for you. Can you grab that ball for us?
How deep does it get a little bit further out?
It's supposed to be 12 feet. Max.
Max?
15 feet. Max, yeah. That's what I
Max depth 12 to 15 feet. Yeah, that's not very deep at all. It's really shallow.
It's through here now, but when I was a little boy, it used to be only one boat out here, and that was a glass bottom boat. That's
That was-
how clear it was back then.
And that was the only boat allowed on the lake?
Only boat that I know of that was allowed on the boat.
Wow.
On the lake. Now they've let boats on, and it's not as wide as it used to be.
Yeah. All right, so it's an extremely windy day out here today in White Lake. Out here hanging out on one of the beaches that they have out here. It's really nice sand that they have here. Just talking to one of the local owners that live out here, the sand is actually kind of, you know, it's here in the area. It's not something that they brought in. Right down the road is what's called Bladen Lakes National Park. And I noticed driving through there on the way here, there is a lot of sandy soil there. So yeah, some of the sand's probably shipped in from other locations, but really there's actually sandy soil here in this part of North Carolina, which makes this lake really clear as it's fed by natural springs. The deepest part of the lake is about 15 foot deep, so it's not an overly deep lake. To tell you a little bit more about the lake, to drive around this lake, it's about 7 miles. So it kind of tells you about the size of the lake. I was talking to a gentleman earlier, he said it's about 1,200 acres. So you know, it's not a pond. It's definitely a decent sized lake. Something you can come get out on your boat on. It's really known for recreational items, jet skis, a lot of wakeboarding. It's really known for water skiing. If you look back at the history of the lake, there's been a bunch of renowned water skiers that have come out of here. Just different activities like that. So it's more of a recreational lake. Wouldn't call it a fishing destination. If you did want to come here and do some fishing, there are some perch, some brim, and some bass that live in this lake, but it's not really known for that. It's more places to come and be with the family. It's got tons of great options as far as camping and lodging, and you can own, you know, permanent campers are fairly cheap out here. The wife and I, we just took a break and went over to, they have a cafe here, and ate and noticed that they had a really nice arcade and there's tons of kids running around. Just a really nice destination for families. I'm on what's called Camp Clearwater right now, and they have 3 piers out here. I'm gonna circle around and see if we can't show those to you. So if you see down there the far pier, that's the first one. Then we got one here in the middle, and then another one over here to the right, which is actually connected to like their little outdoor church that they have here, which is really nice. And just all the way around the lake, it's like this. One of the reasons they call this the nation's safest beach is because, I mean, it's a lake. It's got a lot of nice sand out here, so it's a beach definitely, but there's no current. There's no real dangers out here to anyone that will be swimming in this lake. It's not overly deep. It's just a great place to come and hang out and enjoy your time and have fun with the family. I do like the boardwalk they got out here. we've come up here. We have a area here where you can drive around, circle around, and you got a little boat ramp here. It's actually very narrow, but I've heard they've taken some decent sized boats in and out of here. I thought it was just for jet skis when I first saw it, but I was out talking to one of the owners. They said no, there's actually been some boats pulled in and out of this ramp here. Caution, deep drop off at the end of the ramp.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So these private docks, oh yeah, private property, I see the sign. So they have some nice private docks out here.
There's a lot.
Really? Has some lifts to keep your boat up on, get up out of the water during the off season. All right, guys. Had another great day out here on the lake. We're out here at White Lake in North Carolina. Here in White Lake, North Carolina. It's right outside of Elizabethtown. It's a great little lake, very clear and clean, white sand beaches. I just want to take a minute and tell you guys I appreciate you coming out here and watching the video with us today. Also, if you don't mind, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like the content, go ahead and click the thumbs up for me. And as usual, ring the bell, select all. That way you won't miss any future content. Until next time, you guys be safe out there.